top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many miracles burning my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, it's a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like me, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jaws. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part like them LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of the dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk.
Take this sweatshirt off real quick.
Henry! It's the coach. Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Carolina Panthers.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. We own them. We own them. Check 52.
Ready? Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 14 carries, 71 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Minshew throwing on third down.
Knew it.
And Robinson with a big catch.
Come on, man. Cover you guys.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Throwing on first down is Minshew. He gets it to Humphries. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Derrick Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Robinson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And here now the offense for Carolina.
And the play of this offensive line is going to be so
good
important
line
in this game because we saw the sack a minute or so ago. They've got to be able to give their guy time to throw. That means communication and being physical is vital. Otherwise, this could be a long game.
Out of the gun is Minshew.
Knew it.
And that is incomplete.
I had to cover the tight end. If I didn't cover the tight end, that's where he was going to throw it.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just
Come on,
shy of the
Zerline.
crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, this is a guy who is already among an elite group of kickers that have hit from 60-plus in an NFL game, but that's a tough ask to try and get him to produce another one here.
Trying to get right there, little hole, but that close quick.
No small feat for him to hit it from that distance. This one doesn't go through. I always marvel at those guys because it's the same approach every time, the same smoothness when they swing their leg. Doesn't look like they're putting anything extra even when they're kicking it for 60-plus.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the catch made by Johnson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. The first down carry here for Johnson. Swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position.
Yeah,
ball comes out, you know, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it, and even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Check, lucky.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because you control
damn it, dude.
scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the
Stupid little
backfield, not necessarily just playing at
every time, dude. Every time it's the same passes.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be taken down.
No, 3 guys can't tackle him. Just wait till he gets into an animation and it pulls him down.
There brings up 2nd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And they played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On the counter, it's Henry. And he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Let's go to the fucking circle.
There for him.
I'll fucking take over from there. Like, what the?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Jesus, man.
3-0 lead and the football as they start first
So
and
fucking
10.
pathetic.
Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for his tight end on the
Catch.
corner. It's complete. And they work this well upfield.
He's out of bounds and the clock's still going. Like, jeez, they can't even fix.
As a 27-yard pickup.
Watch Ryan Moody 21 on YouTube if you want to see what's really wrong with this game.
And don't think for a second
Like, everything that he says is what I've been saying.
Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it down like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Johnson.
He's hurt.
They'll wind up getting 10. That sets him up for 3rd down.
Pardon me, it's not often that I expect the running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he
Probably won't get it now.
He might, maybe he'll get another one.
Hey, I think he's locked in.
He's coming out.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A gain of 32 that time.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? And they draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Now, throw to the end zone on first down. It winds up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space. Receivers to run through.
A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal. They'll drop the throw. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's
fucking gay throw. Wow, I throw that.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample
Because
size.
there's something wrong with my running back.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for. But they
I can't run it. I gotta put 1 on in it. This is bad.
Slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go play action here with Minshew.
No.
Gonna be
Get out of here with that shit.
Contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Minshew sets to throw.
What? That better not be pass interference, dude.
And he will have a first down here, but I have a feeling it's not going to be for long. They're already walking backwards. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
Should have been picked.
Simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away.
Gosh, if I wouldn't
Wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return.
Did you? I should just.
And the Jaguars go on offense. First down.
I'm not down like those guys that play this all the time online with their little fucking
working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now.
movements with the stick.
So from the 39 now,
Get extra yards. I don't know that down yet.
They'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. On second down, Johnson. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. The Jaguars on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw.
Right to him.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up for 1. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Stupid decision to throw that ball.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores.
I always tell myself too, like, don't throw those stupid passes, and then
it's caught. Humphreys.
I get in a situation. I want to force it and try to make the play.
A nice pickup of 23.
And it makes me look like a complete fool, but
this quarterback
I'd rather have a spectacular reception than a great throw.
Guys, a first down here. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw.
I'm not letting Ty Montgomery fucking score. Get out of here. Bum.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
60 Pittsburgh. Right there, 56. Come down.
On 2nd and 12. Minshew. Pass caught left side by Humphreys. And he's going to have another
same formation. When they can't handle my defense, they go to this stupid shit with slants. Come on, do it. See? Slant.
It's complete to Robinson.
Every time.
And stopped a few yards shy of the
Every
goal
time.
line at the 3. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Minshew.
No way, dude.
Touchdown. Ty Montgomery. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Whatever,
as
dude.
his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like
Yeah, Ty Montgomery's the superstar X Factor corner. Get the fuck out of here, man. Jesus. Ty Montgomery. Trash running back.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes
throw the fucking ball right, dude. Oh, my God. You weren't even moving there.
Anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position.
No reason for that shit.
Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
What's wrong with this game, dude? Feet planted, the guys throw it perfectly. I don't know what more do you want.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
And you can't throw that one either. Jesus fucking Christ, man. You can't throw a 20-yard pass, man. Shouldn't be in the NFL.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut them. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
I just do my job.
Close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive.
Can't run the ball there.
We're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's the 2nd and 7. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Oh, that was close.
They're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw.
He dropped it. He dropped it. And he dropped it. And he dropped it. Wow, man.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
People wonder why I get angry.
Johnson with a burst, a 1st down and more. And finally,
this catch is 83. Right to him.
That one goes for 16
no, because he's going to get hit.
1st and goal.
Ready. 10-2 stop. Hey, 2.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
That's my fault.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on. Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. They run. It's Johnson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time,
I threw it, man. Like, throw the ball. Throw the fucking ball. Like, he didn't have a hold of your fucking right arm. Throw it. It's wide open, dude. Like, how can you not throw a fucking 2-yard pass? Quit being bitches, man. Throw the fuck football. So, Jameis Winston doesn't give a fuck if he makes mistakes. Quit being fucking babies, man. All bitch quarterbacks.
22-yard line. The Panthers offense
can't be good unless you fucking try.
For their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 2nd and 9. Minshew. Allen's got it complete. That catch good for only.
Garza is shut down Allen this game. 1 reception, 1 yard.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Okay, it's Hawkinson. All right. Otherwise, you can suck a fucking dick.
11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Minshew. He finds Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40.
I'm the one fucking it today.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2
He's got 70 yards on me.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll run with Henry. And they're going to
can't play my guy, though.
Yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll go down at the 28. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Kick that field goal, bitch.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this one is right down the middle. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag.
Get
and they
down.
can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Big dumbs everywhere. Big body dumbs.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
It'd be nice if not only my team had strength, but some intelligence would be great.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first. Differences we know between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, this is Johnson.
Open field so I can try that sick spin move he's got.
A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a play fake here on first down.
See, and then there's no fucking way that he's going to be 10 yards ahead and he's going to come back for that fucking tight end. It's not gonna fucking happen, man. I don't know how many fucking times that you got to show that. It happens once a game.
2nd and 10.
Like, seriously, it's once a game.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hey, tight down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They'll get 34 yards there.
Ready.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Johnson. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better...
Got his man.
Good throw.
Touchdown, Jaguars. From 8 yards
Good
out.
throw.
And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey,
Maybe
when you
don't.
have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
No
luck going for 2 last time, so they'll just kick the extra point here. And that makes it a 9-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Minshew. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. Teams have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Minshew, 1st and 10. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Caught by Allen. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Draw play. This is Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Minshew looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And Zerline's kick is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now.
They're probably going to kick it to me.
So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right.
Like
They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Johnson. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Ready. 90 Wolf.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This late in the game, maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule.
Getting mad?
Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was November.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Jaguars, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well.
That's
we'll
right.
Talk to you next time. So long, everybody.